Commanders, we are back with another video. So, this is going to be chapter 2 of the beginner guide of my beginner series. So, over here, well, in this section, we're going to be covering a little more in depth of, your dailies, your weeklies, your day by day, which is right here on the left. We're going to be going over that a little bit, and we're going to be going over the Ark Tab. So, as you can see right here, gonna be going a little more in depth today. Now, at this point, you should be around chapter 4 or completing chapter 4. That's how you unlock your Synchro Device. We're gonna go to that in a little bit in this video, but as of right now, we're going to go on how you complete your dailies. So this is how I usually complete my dailies. So over here, we have sections. Hold on, not that one, not me. I have to clear those in a little bit, and we're gonna talk about those in a little bit. So, in your dailies mission, you have participate in campaign once, which is you just beat a campaign stage. You could recruit Nikkes one time, which is you go into the recruit and then you pull on any of the banners. I highly recommend not to do this because you want to save your resources for when you need it. Take on tribute tower one time. It just has to be any tribute tower. You just clear one stage a day. Boom, boom, bam, pow. You're already done with that. Sim room. You could clear one stage of the sim room. Now, what that means is we could go into the Ark Tab right now, actually. I have everything else unlocked, as you can see from the other video, but we're just going to go through the sim room real quick. So what does that mean is that you're going to hit begin simulation, and then you can choose whatever difficulty. Now, essentially, what that means is that you have to clear a sector. So you just go through the 5, 6, 7 battles that you have in a sector, and you just clear. Essentially, when you are able to choose a buff, that's when you actually clear the sector or the floor, whatever, however you want to call it. So that's good and easy to deal with. PvP, which is arena, that's your PvP tab. As you can see, I didn't do it because I wanted to save it for this video. What's going on, Mustang, my boy? But the best company head. So yeah, we unlocked the rookie arena as of right now. So you can do this if you want to. Yeah, just skip through it a little bit. Blah 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 blah. Nobody cares. Okay, auto. Mustang, please. I'm trying to do a video right now. Save. There you go. Okay, so we don't have. Yeah. So you can do this. You don't have to do PvP to finish your dailies. I don't. As you can see, I didn't even try. So this is Tribute Tower. You can just clear one stage, one of the stages up here or one of the stages down here. These get unlocked, yeah, as you can see, at 7:13. That's going to be a while. So you can just clear this once a day. You don't have to go as far as you can with that. You can just save it for your dailies. What else we got here? Interception, you just gotta. It's more. This is where. Well, we could get to this in a little bit later on in the video, but you just gotta clear a stage. You just have to clear. You just have to get the progress report, or when you beat the stage, or if you lose the stage, that's when you get it. Your progress report. So you can do that. That clears about like 5 of these. Also, another quick one you could do is you could get a wipeout, or collect your resources from the outpost rewards. So we could just do that real quick. We just boot right here, claim, boom, okay, nice. All right, nice level up, and then we just hit wipeout, boom, there we go. Another thing about wipeout, I don't recommend you guys to do the 50 gem wipeout because that's premium currency. That's one of the resources that, as you get further into, grinding, doing your dailies, doing your weeklies, this is going, at the beginning, it's going to be, very plentiful, but towards the end or towards the mid game, they're not going to give you as many gems. So you want to save as much as you can. Now, if, you don't have to listen to me, but I highly, highly recommend you save every single gem you can. So that over here, we go back here, we already have wipeout cleared. You just gotta claim the rewards again to clear this mission. That's fine. We could just do that in a second. So boom, just do it again. And we got 2 of the dailies done. Now after that, we could go into shop. So what you want to do in the shop is what I said in the last video. The item all the way to the left is always going to be free. You want to claim that. That's another part of your dailies done. Look at you, being the best commander of all time. All right, so we're just gonna claim this because this goes into our weeklies. So we're just claim that because it's nice and cheap. So now now we got another 3 done. Well, another 1 done. So now we could go into the outpost, and then from the outpost, there are two other dailies we can complete real quick. We go to the bulletin, we just claim these, blah 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 blah. Well, all right, yeah, there you go. All right, so do that. So we're gonna hit dispatch. Just click the Nikkes, the blue rarity Nikkes, and boom, you got another daily done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, if you are up to chapter 4 or you beat chapter 4 already and are in chapter 5, you are chapter 415, you already got your Synchro Device activated. So that's good and dandy. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. So we go to the command center, enter. Then from here, you're going to go advise your Nikkes. So you could just, I've read all of Rapi's dialogue, and I have her on my other account at max advise level. So I don't really need to pay attention to this. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I want to have a picnic with you, Rapi, every day, please. So for the daily for here, you need to just advise Nikkes 3 times a day, and you're good with the daily here. It doesn't, well, you want to get, put your glasses down. Sure, we'll just do that. Do that. There you go. 100. You can get 100 or 50 points from these. 100 is the best response. 50 is, the bad response. You could go on Nikke GG, I believe, to check the dialogue options. So we're just gonna do that real quick. Blah blah blah. There you go. All right. Now we got the 50 response because Privity hates us. I'm sorry, Privity. Even though you're going to be in the maid outfit in a little bit. So that's another part of your dailies done. As you can see right here, advise. You can't. Another thing is, well, another easy one is through your friend list. All right, here it says send social points 1 time. So that's where your friend list comes into play. Now, what I usually do is I want to make sure that my friends are very active, and you usually want to keep your friends on rotation to make sure that you are able to give them social points and they're able to give you back social points. So yeah, I usually, well, for the purposes here, I'm just going to friend this person and this person. Boom, boom, pow. Now we got more friends. As you can see here, you get up to 30. I believe you get up to 20 social points a day. I could be wrong. I think it might be 20, or was it 15? I don't remember. But you just got to send and receive. And then boom, you send and receive everything. Now everyone is able to, everyone gets their social points and then social credits, social credit. My bad. Yeah, everyone gets their social points, and then boom, you got another one of your dailies done. See, look how easy that is. So we could go to the Nikke tab. Well, we could go to the Nikke section here, your roster. And one of the dailies is to just level up a Nikke. So we'd level up Privity because she is our SSR. Boom, there you go. Another daily done. So as you can see here, there's another daily. Level up your Nikke. Upgrade your Nikke. There you go, upgrade Nikke right there. What else do we got here? We could just clear that in a second. Enhance equipment. Well, it's a little expensive to enhance equipment at this point in time, so do that if you want to. Hold on. Let me just clear some of the. Clear some of the other dailies. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, now we are here. We just completed a simulation room. I just completed Sector C because that's the highest I can complete without, dying. turn 1, so we just have to select the buff. Yeah, don't select the buff, whatever. And then we hit home. And then go over here. That is another daily we can complete. Now, we could complete a sector, recruit Nikkes, participate in campaign. We'll just do participate in campaign. So go here, do a stage. One stage doesn't have to be, you know, doesn't have to be the hardest stage. Oh my gosh. Next stage is, oh wait, hold on, where's my cursor? Oh my god, there we go, there's my cursor. White cursor on a snow background. You love to see it. Alright, so we're gonna clear this real quick. Good job talking, Roppy. Please load faster. Oh my gosh, I could feel myself age. Alright, so we're gonna skip this. 1 second, guys. Okay, so we just completed the stage. Now, I think we're going to get cutscene. We don't have to pay attention to the cutscene. No, what's going on, Alyssa? Alright, so we're gonna hit back. Go back to the main menu. Now we're gonna go back to the Ark Tab real quick. We're going to do a tribute tower. I keep calling it tribute stage, tribe stage, whatever. I tribute summon for the Dark Magician. Okay, so it's essentially same as story mode with Tribe Tower. Well, the main Tribe Tower is just campaign essentially. There's a little more to it in lore sense, but it's just imagine it as another campaign mission to start. But anyways, I'll pause this video real quick, and then I'll meet you guys at the end of this. Okay, now we just completed that. Let's go back to here. Let's hit home again. Jesus Christ, that was so long. Okay, so we completed 100. You know, we need to get 100 points to complete our dailies. To, you know, just eyeballing it, you can just scroll down. If you have 4 of your dailies not completed, you got 100 points. So hit claim all. Boom, boom, pow. Dailies are done. Now we're going to the weeklies. Weeklies, through dailies, you can complete your weeklies. There's some weeklies that you cannot complete that are a little bit, it's a little more extra step, like recruiting Nikkes 20 times. You have to go into the recruit section and do 2 10 pulls. There's an easy way to do it. I'll show you guys in a second. Okay, future Rujo here. Past Rujo was a dumbass. I did not show you guys how to clear your weeklies for the recruit. So you could just come here, and this is why I said your friend points are very important, because they give you currency on this banner. Now you could do 2 10 pulls here, and your weeklies are done. Now we go back to the regular video. Then you could limit break one of your Nikkes. That's fairly simple, especially in the beginning of the game. Very simple to do. You know, all you have to do is just clear sim room 5 times within a week. Very easy to do. Dispatch, we just showed you where the dispatch room was, where I just it was at the dispatch room in the outpost. Those 3 missions, boom, boom, pow. You do that 10 times throughout the week. Then over here, you could purchase 10 items in the comment shop, which is what we did, where I said to the left, that's where the free item is. You could do that 5 times a week, boom, boom, pow. And then over here, your social points, you could send them 10 times throughout the week. That's pretty easy to do. Like if you keep up with your friend list and your friends are actually being active, so you're able to send out friend points, well, social points or friend points. I call it friend points. And then advise your Nikkes, which you saw when I was talking with Roppy, Anise, and Privity. You could just do that 10 times a week. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy to get up to 10 points here. As you can see, well, it's not simple for me because I have to still complete it, but you get a lot of good. Oh, let's see over here. Hold on, there you go. See, you get your rewards here. You get credits. You get a gift for your Nikkes for an advice, so you could increase their bond levels. Bond levels are somewhat important. They boost up your stats a little bit, not too much, but every little does help. And then here, as you can see, your rewards. So what you want to do is you want to aim for 60 points, and of course you want to aim for, well, you want to aim for the 100, but as you could, the real rewards come in 60, 80, and 100. So right here, you get the gold molds. Very, very, very important to get. At 80 points, you get a free recruit ticket. That's very important too, because those add up. And then here, the main event, you get 30 gems. Very, very good. Okay, now since we're here, we could go into the challenge tab. So in the challenge tab, it's essentially you're just playing the game. So, you know, clearing chapters, clearing interceptions, increase your commando level, upgrade your Nikke. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. We can scroll down here, see, you just gotta clear, you know, it's essentially you just playing the game. But the very important thing about clearing the challenges are these, the infrastructure P. Those are very important. Going further into your account power level, it allows you to do more things. I'll show you that in a second. But over here, this is another reason why you want to do your challenges. You want to get up to, you know, upgrade your Nikke to 141, so you get a free spare body SSR selector. Now, it gives you a spare body. A spare body is not a unit, so you're going to have to use this for a Nikke you already have. And this does not give you a Nikke for free. You have to use it on a Nikke that you already own, your SSRs. So just that's how it's always going to be. So please do not use this thinking that you're going to get a free SSR Nikke of any kind, you know, your first copy, because it does not work that way. Okay. So after we do all that, oh yeah, so that also, the more challenges you complete, the more gems you get. So hey, win-win for you know, win-win for everybody. So we're just gonna hit claim all, so I can show you guys. Boom, we got all those materials and all those resources. Great, love to see it, especially those recruit tickets, because I'm about to show you guys something in a second. So we're gonna recruit. Well, we're going to claim that. Also with the main mission tab, just hit claim all. This is for the story. Whenever you are playing campaign and then you see that blue exclamation point, that's usually a marker to determine, all right, you completed something in the main mission. So you can just hit claim all. Boom, boom, pow. You get more resources. Everyone loves resources. So another thing that you guys should be working towards, and I do highly recommend logging in daily because of this. The day by day. Day by day is amazing. So how you could get further into your day by days is you have to log in every day. Doesn't matter if it's 5 minutes, 2 seconds. I highly recommend logging in every day, even if you don't do anything, so you could unlock the days, because that's where essentially it's a checkpoint. So you have to log in for 14 days, and then, you know, you clear the missions associated with this. Now at the top it says complete 70 missions in all these days to get a free privacy. Now I already got privacy, and this is not a spare body, this is an actual privacy unit. I highly recommend doing this. Like I said, it's like the challenge tab in your missions, well, where your dailies were. It just coincides with that. You just gotta play the game. Just play the game. It's pretty simple. You could read what it does. You know, we just completed sim room. It says complete sim room 5 times, and yeah, it's pretty much it. It gives you different missions for different days. You don't have to do it all in one day, but it will accumulate over time as you log in and do your dailies and clear campaign missions. So that's done and over with. Now we go back to the Ark tab. Now this is where we get a little more in depth. Now your sim room, what I recommend you guys doing is, you know, you just hit this, boom, boom, pow. When you guys already see the clear, that's fine. Now, I recommend you guys to clear the, you know, you can just click this in the sector, like I said in the last video, and then clear the highest stage you can. The power level to the right over here is the last stage. I believe it's the last stage. Hold on, let's just let me not make a liar out of myself. So there you go. Yep. So the power level that is advertised on the little selector is the power level for the last stage in this sector. So that's pretty good to know. You can just start wherever. You know, you don't have to start at the highest. You could just start at the lowest, and then, you know, just clear to get your manuals. And for the trap tower, let me let you know, it's just campaign, but you know, you just are going through stages. Pretty easy to do. PvP or arena is going to be important because you don't have to place high in your PvP rankings. All you have to do is make sure you are placed in your rankings or have a placement in the rankings, because over here you get at the end of the season right here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're negative, as long as, well, yeah, it doesn't matter where you place within the season. You are going to get these tickets for a daily reward and these tickets towards the end of a season. The season usually lasts about a week, I believe. A week every 2 weeks. So, well, 2 weeks is special. But right now we're just going the regular arena. So that coincides with over here in the shop. We go down here, the arena shop. What's going on, Doopy? So over here at the bottom left, these are your elemental manuals, your elemental code manuals. So these are for when you get to after. Hold on, let me show you. Over here, let's go to privacy, just because. So after a certain level for Nikkes, it's up to level 4. I'll show you this. So up to level 4. There you go. Boom, right there. So at level 4, once your Nikke's skill level hits level 4, now you need an elemental skill manual, and that's where you could even get those throughout the campaign in special crates that they're going to give you. But these are clearing, well, just doing PvP or just placing in general, gives you currency for these manuals. Very, very important. So you could, you know, further increase the combat power and, you know, your Nikke power as well, or your squad power. So we could do that. And let's go back to the Ark tab. Boom, boom, pow. We did that. Interception. Now, interception is super, 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 super important, because interceptions give you gears for making your Nikke stronger. And towards the end game, gears end up being the way to get past the 160 wall. I haven't talked about the 160 wall yet, because right now it's not really that prevalent. But that's what you guys are working towards. So you could just do that. You don't have to. Well, there's a damage threshold, as you can see, a damage threshold that you guys have to pass to get better rewards, higher rewards. You don't have, as you can see here, if you complete stage 1, you get something. So I do recommend you guys, once you unlock it, to start doing it. You guys, it's easy. So, you know, just to power up your Nikkes a little more, so you could start clearing more story missions, main story missions. You'll be, you know. And over here, the Lost Sector is its own thing. It's just, we don't have to talk about that. For lower reasons, you could read it. For right now, we're just mid-maxing what you guys need to do. So this is another avenue of where you get your mats right here. So if you go here, from this chest, your final rewards and your common rewards, as you can see here, if you open up this chest, you get a cube and you get cores. But if you open up the common rewards, you get vouchers, super important, and other resources. This resource is for your equipment. We're gonna talk about equipment later. You don't have to worry about your equipment, your gears. You don't have to really worry about gears right now, because upgrading your gears now is a waste of resources, in my opinion. So you want to keep your resources for the end game, well, towards the end game or the mid game. So you guys can clear this. It's essentially, it's like campaign, but you walk around the map figuring out puzzles. We could So we could just leave there. And now I need to talk about the Synchro Device. Okay, so chapter 415. 415 is when you unlock your Synchro Device. I'll show you right now. Please load faster. Okay, so we're going to our Synchro Device. Now, up here is your Nikkes that are... No, you choose 5 Nikkes in your roster that have the highest level. And then as you can see here, there are Nikkes at the bottom. So these 5 Nikkes share their power, their level with the Nikkes in these slots. So let's go here. Let's put, I don't know, let's put Neon there. All right, let's put Neon there. Now she went from level 1 to level 53. So you don't have to level up all your Nikkes. You just level up 5, and then you can just put all the other ones in these the Synchro Device slots underneath them. And another thing, since we're here, is the Tactics Academy. Another important resource that you guys need to complete, or complete as far as you can. I highly recommend going all the way, taking, well, they call it a class, but going all the way to class I. So you want to go finish this, because what these lessons do is they increase your outpost rewards. So over here, we go back to the main menu. There's a lot of back and forth. I'm sorry. So right here, if we click this, okay, there we go, boom. Your Tactics Academy directly affect your resource efficiency. So every lesson you get, you could either increase your credits, your battle data, your character experience, which is your commander experience, or the most important one is your core dust. So you want to make sure you do your Tactics Academy lessons. Now, for Tactics Academy, it's asking you to majority of them are going to ask you to build buildings, and it's asking you for a blueprint. What you can do is go to campaign, and then we're going to go over here. The game audio is going to cut out. That's fine. So here we go. We're going to do here. So we're going to find a blueprint. Now, to find these blueprints, you need to find them as lost relics on the map. So we are going to go find a lost relic real quick. We're going to go down here. Sorry for the screen tearing. I don't know why it's doing that. The PC client is boo-boo for that. So we're going to walk down here. And then boom. We have one of the blueprints that we need for the Tactics Academy. Some Tactics Academy points out specific blueprints, but you're going to need them all regardless. And another part of your Tactics Academy is that you're going to need specific Nikkes to take the lesson. So we're going to go back here and over here. Well, let's just go to the later one so I could show you. As you can see here, only certain students can take the lesson, but as you can see here, this is a Nikke that is not available. You want to make sure that you have those Nikkes available, which you do unlock through summoning. And now, this is where we get to the most important part. But yeah, you just gotta, over here for the Tactics Academy, this essentially just tells you what you need to, what lesson requirements are required to take the lesson. There's no mini game. You just click it and then boom, you're there. So now we go into, I'd say, the most important part of starting the game, because this is what you can be building towards, and that is the wish list. So the wish list is very, 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 very important. It leads up to the 160 wall that you probably heard, and that's where the game comes to a screeching halt. Now, let's I saved this multi for this video, so let's see what we get. Yep, there we go. And do we get... Oh boy, hold on. Oh my gosh. I got nothing. Great. But I did get... Ooh, there you go. See, now I got the wish list unlocked. Very important, but I got disappointment, like what my dad told me when he had me. So we're going to go to revise wish list. Now, what this does is blah, 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 blah. Thanks, Shifty. So once you unlock the wish list, this is where you want to essentially have Nikke's, select Nikke's to put on your team, or, well, essentially that. Just have Nikke's to put on your team and, you know, get the most dupes out of. So right now, I'm going to, guys, let you know that these are the Nikke's that I recommend. Now you could go to Nikke.gg to see what they recommend. But through this, you have 3 companies, and every time you summon on this particular banner, any SSR you're going to get is either these 5 units from any 5 units from these companies. So let's say we got Privity. Who else do we got? We got Helm. Who else do we want to put in here? We'll get Emma. We'll get who else? We'll get Diesel, because I love Diesel. And we'll put in Polly, because why not? So those are Lycion units that you can pull every time you get an SSR on this banner, and then, you know, the same goes for these units. For the units I recommend getting off of this banner will be Leader, Maxwell, Senti. Who else do we have in a selection here? Oh, and the schoolgirls. The schoolgirls are very important for, you know, for team building. So, you know, pick them. And the Tetra line. Tetra lines I recommend are Alice, the bunnies. We'll go down here. What else do we have? We have Dala, and we have... sure, we'll just put volume. So these are a decent mix for... This is a decent wish list. Now, you could, like I said, you could go on to Nikke.gg to get the most optimal list, but this is what at a bird's eye, or just eyeballing the units. These are the units that I recommend. And then after that, you hit confirm, and then boom. Now it's saved. So every time you get every time you have an SSR, you can get a chance to pull these company units or pilgrims. Pilgrims are pretty rare to come by pulling on this banner, but it's still, you know, a way you could get pilgrim units. And yeah, actually, you want to make sure you do not change the wish list, or you change units off your wish list, because you're trying to get past the 160 wall. You want to get units to 3 stars, which is over here with Privity. Since I already unlocked Privity, I have her available. You want to make sure you get her 3-starred. You want to make sure your wish list units are 3-starred as fast as possible. You need 5 3-star units. Well, they call it MLB, which is max limit break. I call it 3-star because they look like stars. So that's what you want to use your wish list. That's what you want to make sure what your wish list is doing, so you could get through the 160 wall. And yeah, that's pretty much it that I can think of. I mean, we could just do this real quick. We just cleared a majority of these mission pass missions. There's another revenue. So, well, not a revenue. There's another source of materials you could get. So you just do that, level up, and you can just claim. Boom. All right. Now, since I've cleared, I've covered all the topics that I want to cover in this video, I want to take this section to let you guys know what I want to do with the series. So I'm thinking about making like supplementary videos to further explain what to do in the Ark tab, what to do in PvP, XYZ, depending, if you guys have questions in the comments, I could use that as a supplementary video to combine with this video. It links back to what I said in this chapter. I'm thinking about doing that, so it gives you guys a little more knowledge and a little more to sink your teeth into, and then it gives me feedback to like, hey, this is what you're doing, and I would like to know how to do this, and what I should work towards. So there's that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of right now. I'm towards the end of the videos, or these videos, I'm going to be using as a talking point or a wrapping up point. So that's what I want to do. I'm thinking about doing that. So yeah, guys, let me know. Let me guys. Now I'm flopping up. Let me know what you guys think about that. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you for coming through. Now this video has been longer than the last video, 37 minutes. Let me stop yapping. And I will see you guys in chapter 3. But until then, guys, enjoy your time with the game, and I'll see you guys again later. Bye, 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 bye.